Hi, welcome back to this channel. We will be talking right now about Pluto in the third house. I thought I would do a short video. I may do some extra videos on this in the future. Um, the more information I come across it, or if I have other things I need to add. But I just thought I would brainstorm about what Pluto in the third house means. Um, Pluto in general transforms through traumatic experiences or initiates power, initiates a rebirth of some sort, an ending, a rebirth, the obsession or drive in that area. So if it's in the third house, that would deal with commuting, vehicles, local friends, local community trips, anything like that, books. These could be areas, early education, that Pluto is seeking to transform in your life. If you have this placement, I do suggest you look up your relocated chart if you did move away from the city that you are currently in. But anyways, Scorpio in general, which Pluto kind of lent, it's kind of the same energy, right? Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, used to be ruled by Mars, but it's all about strategy and military defense, and it's a really deadly kind of vibe. But it does this so that you can strategically gain what you're looking to gain. So um, it's really seeing the depth and the honest truth of matters and unveiling anything that's hidden in that area of your life. So the third house, which is everything to do with Gemini, which rules writing, reading books, commuting vehicles, friends. There's a real obsession with this, or other people being obsessive towards you in these areas of your life. So, if you're in your daily commute and you're experiencing a lot of intense energy, maybe sexual energy from people around you in your local community, or a lot of darker energy, because Pluto can rule those darker depths of the human psyche, the things that people don't like to admit to, the occult, the instinctual drives, um, anything to do with emotions, because it's a water sign, right? You might be attracting these experiences to help you reform your own self identity, your own relationship to these elements of your psyche, and allow you to step into power in these areas. You might have a very seductive speaking voice. You might be able to communicate in a really profound, dark, deep way. Um, you could also have really deep relationships with people around you. You could have friends that are Scorpios, or find that you're always around Scorpio energy. People that come on the negative side, they may complain a lot about darker issues if they're not in their power. On the positive side, these are extremely powerful people. They could be extremely seductive in some kind of sense. They could be extremely powerful, have gone through traumas and came out the other side. In a really regenerative and positive, inspiring way. So, yeah. So let's see. What else? What else? hmm Very persuasive communication style. You might be doing well in sales. Pluto can rule wealth. It's the opposite of Taurus. Taurus rules money, but it's the beginning of the season. But Scorpio and Pluto is at the end of the season. It's the culmination of summer, basically. So there's a lot of money in the culmination, the ending of things. The anything that's dark, the hidden, seedy underbelly of things. Maybe anything to do with mining, or anything underground, or anything that Hades and the underworld rules, which could be, deep psychological work, anything to do with the occult or something could lead its way to giving you more money the more that you learn about these areas. With the third house energy, reading, writing, communicating, could be kind of guided or pulled almost obsessively to learn about these things, in a way, to reform your mind and the way that you communicate and the people that you have around you. So you might notice also that your friendships with people around you are kind of tumultuous. They might go through deaths and rebirths. You might have periods of time where your friends kind of fade out of your life and come back in as you learn something about yourself, as you come into more power. You may find that those who used to be jealous of you, because Scorpio can rule jealousy, are kind of like almost inspired by your own sense of power, your own inability to be torn down by their stupidity, right? Their own jealousy. So you're really inspiring people to step into their power the more that you step into your own. And that could really call forth really powerful people into your circle, into your daily life, into the people that you see on a daily basis, just people you happen to bump into when you're shopping, or at the commerce, anything to do with sharing data, maybe in your job as well. So, or maybe powerful Gemini figures will also enter your life, depending on other placements in your chart. You could attract a lot of Gemini people that are kind of nervous, but maybe they have a youthful like energy to them, a kind of youth from the kind of, because Gemini can rule early education, so maybe there's a childlike banter quality between you and these people. So anyways, you could really control people with your words, though, definitely, and extract what you require with shared finances between you and that person, which makes sales a great place. Perhaps you do this in a more calculative way when you don't have anything to say. You may know when to keep your mouth silent, when to investigate and probe and ask the right questions and really impact people deeply and profoundly. Um, so let's see. You could also get in dangerous situations on your commute, on the negative side, or something about your commute really. And you might have a different kind of commute than other people in some kind of sense. You may, there might be something incredibly powerful about that situation, or maybe you've encountered trauma, accidents, or just like obsessive people on your commute, and this caused you to really. It was a real key turning point. You could have come close to danger and death in those situations as well. So, um, let's see, very powerful speaker. Okay. You'll definitely want to check out which sign Pluto is in. You might want to Google more about, or on YouTube, Pluto and Gemini as well. That will be very revealing. This is a profound, deep mind that probes, that wants information above all else, really. The ability to categorize things, maybe categorize things that Pluto rules. So anything to do with death, the occult, shared finances, you might work in finance yourself. Um, yeah, so let's see. I think that's about everything. If I come into any other ideas, I will definitely be forthright in posting them. I hope you like this video. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you very much.